Hello, this is Cloud Tank once again. I'm back in to try this one last straw for this stupid darn thing. I'm going to try to see if this thing does anything or not. This control center for the 3700 has been really giving me trouble. As you probably realized from one of my last videos, I've been going on an angry rant for this piece of junk. But I replaced the 4 diodes in case if I've blown one of them up or something, so I replaced them all. These are 3 amp at 1000 volt, and for the tracks I downgraded them to an 8 volt, 600 volts, well, 8 amps, 600 volts, my bad, sorry. I'm hoping these will work since the 10 amp, 200 volts are kind of not really much around anymore, so hardly anybody makes them. There isn't anything that high a value in amps but low in voltage, so I'm hoping that the 8 amps and the 600 volts would actually help compensate that. So I don't know if that would work, but I got them installed in here anyway. So there's the detail number on there, the BT137600E. So I'm going to put these in the clunker here and see what happens. Okay, the control center is now installed, as you can clearly see. The amp and all that. Well, I'm jumping ahead of myself now. Well, the relays and all that are all connected back where they're supposed to. The amps, the fuse is actually back in there for the main control, so let's give this a try once again, see what will happen. Either it'll work or it won't. Actually, I probably should re-put that stupid wire back in. Let's see, what did I do with that wire? Oh, crap. What did I do with this stupid damn thing? Okay, now I got all the cables. I forgot the VOAC system there. Sorry, I had to show that. Alright, let's give it a shot. Let's see. Let's see, I don't hear anything cooking right now. Don't see no smoke, as far as I can tell. Not from there, not from these guys. So, maybe? Let's see. Let's try putting this in scan. Okay. Nothing yet. Nothing seems to be failing whatsoever. Seems to still be functioning like it's supposed to, for the most part. Okay. So let's try the free play broken switch. So we got absolutely nothing on that. What about this? Nada. No credits. So but other than these, nothing's cooking, so we'll just trick the relay. Let's see. Well, we know the relay still functions. It's just manually doing it. So that's about all we got. I guess that's about all we can do, I guess, but I don't know if there's enough juice to do anything or not. Hell. But let's try tripping this thing manually. See what happens. Alright, easy check that. Try a different one. That doesn't sound right. We have some noise going on. I don't know how that would actually cause anything. Let's try that again. See if it does it again or something. Or something else. Sounds like we might have something dealing with the amplifier. Something's definitely going on there or something. Let's try it without a record. With just a mic on. Huh? That's funny. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Never heard of that before. Maybe it only does it with music or something?
Get up, gotta get out, gotta get home before the morning comes. What if I'm late? Got a big day, gotta get home before the sun comes up. Up and away, got a big day, sorry I can't stay. I gotta run, yeah.
Well, anyway. I'm not too sure if that's actually doing anything or not, but it doesn't seem like it for the most part, but my control center on this 3700 could be just so freaking screwed up. I don't know what's all wrong with it. Plus, it could be this thing here shorted out somehow. It doesn't want to establish credits whatsoever. Ever piece of shit. Even trying to tinker with the free play switch, it just doesn't work. So, but I guess if anybody's ever gonna do a repair on a 3700. I recommend using a 15 amp at 800 volts track. That's the best recommendation I can actually give you for this. So, but I'll let somebody else figure the rest of this out because I ain't got time for this. Plus, I got a lot of jukeboxes and I need to make some room, so I gotta try selling some of this stuff. And I think I might have an idea for the Seaberg, so I'll try to maybe get onto that at some point in the future. I hope. Because I know I've been waiting on that thing forever, and I've been wanting to get it done, but I just never found the urge to do it for some reason. But I will get to it eventually, and I definitely want to get rid of this, even though my mom desperately wants to keep this. But I'm sorry, I'm going to have to get rid of this thing. I only mainly bought this thing so that way I can get it back and operational, then sell it to somebody who actually wants a really small jukebox to play with. And this thing, even though it may not, the cartridge may not be exactly for it, but it's definitely a whole lot louder than the old cartridge was, and this thing could definitely kick a lot harder now compared to that old cartridge could do. So, and this thing should be able to work for quite a while before that cam ever starts wearing out again. So, but I might see if I can try posting this thing on eBay for, see, maybe I can get maybe $250 out of this. Try that at least. But if anybody wants to buy this, who sees me on YouTube that might be close by in Michigan, I'll be willing to travel maybe to about 100 miles, but I had to ask the price for fuel to drive down drive it down to where you actually want it. So I know there's some repair places that will repair these, I guess, but I don't know who all will repair this. So and actually go through the entire wiring system and try to figure this cluster out. And this thing is just a cluster hell of a mess. Either they can get this control center operational, or they can deal with this, which is probably a little bit easier to deal with. Then, whatever the hell this damn thing is, this thing is just complicated. But if you think you can get this thing up and running, be my guest. And I was going to replace the last two of them circuit breakers in there with fuse holders, but I never did get a chance to do two of that, so, but I left out in the front what they should be. I had that one already replaced, but that one's a 3 amp and that one's a 1.5, so I would put slope 1.5 and that one and another 3 right here. Just take these out and install a fuse holder. You might have to drill the hole bigger like I had to do with this one, but it works a whole lot better and it's more reliable than these darn things. You can't even get these anymore. But, well, yeah, that's the end of the 3700. I'm done with this. Goodbye.